welcome back to the No Sugarcoat podcast. First things first, I'd like to give all praise to God. Thank you for making everybody come out here today.
Amen.
My name is Holly. I'd like to introduce myself.
I'm Morgan.
I'm Chloe.
And I'm Mariah.
Today we're doing things a little bit differently. We're doing an all-female Sugarcoat podcast. And our topic today is going to be interracial relationships. Ooh. Each person up here is in an interracial relationship. Morgan, would you like to start?
I can.
Any situations you have?
I've had a few, yeah. Like, one is the first day that we met. It was like the first day that I drove out there to see him in Waco.
Is this so you've had a few problems with interracial?
From them, yes. Like, from other people.
So like what have you experienced being in an
name.
interracial relationship?
So we went to Olive Garden for our first date. And the waitress was like, you know, nice at first or whatever, but like really sweet towards him. And then really just, okay, and for you? Was like, oh, what can I get started for you today? To him. And then looks at me and is like, for you?
Was she a white lady or?
No.
Do you feel like that was because of your relationship or because of just her as a person?
No, because she was nice to all the other people I was watching. I'm a people watcher, so I watch people. And she was nice to every other table.
Did she say anything, like, in particular?
I don't feel like not to me personally,
just actions.
She didn't. It was just actions and little, like, sly stuff. Like, she was nice to every other table in her section from what I could see and everything like that. And then just, like, I was like, okay, she's just jealous or mad or, like, I don't know, but, like.
I've had a bizarre situation happen. My name is Holly. I'm in a relationship with Jeremiah. You guys have seen him on the show, Kinsu. Kinsu on this show. Well, I'm white, he's black. I was pregnant. We have a daughter. She's mixed. I was pregnant and I was at Walmart and I was just walking through Walmart shopping for groceries, and this black lady came up to me and she told me, "No, white woman, you cannot have my black men." And I was in shock.
Was Jeremiah with you?
Jeremiah was not even with me.
So
How did she know?
She looked at me from just the look of who I was and judged that I dated black men and that I was pregnant with one. Literally, full judgment.
I think that makes it
full
crazier,
judgment.
you know?
That's terrible. Yeah, that's worse.
Literally. And it was just, I was in shock because as a white woman, what can I say back?
Nothing. You just
What
walk
can
away
I
at
say
that
back?
point. It's
I
like,
literally cannot
nothing.
say anything but just.
Literally, yeah.
Did this just happen?
it's deer in the headlights.
Like,
Like, you're just standing
You
there.
really
like,
said
huh,
that shit? Like,
okay.
what?
Kind of wish that, like, you had the camera going or something, you know?
And is your husband Hispanic
Or no, he's Egyptian, actually.
He's Egyptian.
Yeah.
What are some things you have to deal with that?
Oh, well, to be honest, nobody's ever said anything to me because they typically don't know what race he is. They're like, oh, is he Mexican? Is he mixed? Like, what is he? But it's more or less just like the sly stuff people do say, like, oh, I don't like when, you know, people mix race and stuff, or like weird stuff like that. Or it's mainly white people I always hear it from, like, oh, you shouldn't be with like anybody but a white guy. And I'm like, who are you to tell me anything, to be honest? But I try not to like care at all.
I feel like there's a lot of negative, but I feel like there's some things that are weird. Like people fetishized mixed babies.
Yeah, to be
and
honest.
I can't stand that. Like, can't stand when somebody tells me, "Oh, your baby's so cute. Mixed babies are so cute." No, my baby is cute. Yes, my baby is cute. It has nothing to do with her race, but she is beautiful. She is black. But fetishizing over that, I did not just have her because she's mixed and I wanted
You
her.
did not give the black man to have a mixed
like,
baby.
That is
yeah.
just crazy. And some women, black women, will think that a white woman only wants a mixed baby. And I've been accused of that as well. Or the white men are the worst.
Oh
People will act like black women are racist. People act like black men are racist. White men
It's
are
the white men,
worst. Two white women that date black men, they literally will call us names that I cannot even say on this podcast. And it is so frequent. Like, they're jealous. They're jealous because they know.
They can't have you type shit.
They know we're not going nowhere, but
it's okay for them to date white guys. Like, we don't care. Take the white guys. Cool. Like, have fun. Like, I don't know why you care about race
like,
so much.
I don't know. I feel like the women have it harder than the men. I feel like men can date whatever race they want.
No, they're probably getting a lot of backlash from their family. They're not going to take that white girl around.
Yeah, I feel like they get
until
a
they're,
lot
like,
of
serious.
backlash
To
from
be
their
honest.
family and from like their
I had the
culture
issues.
that they grew up in, like their people that they're always around.
No.
But like a white man dating a black woman wouldn't get as much hate as a black man dating a white woman.
Yeah, you're right.
Yeah,
They get more
yeah.
love.
Yeah,
I guess.
I feel like
Yeah.
it's
Not okay. Yeah, they get more love, but not from black women. I mean, you see, I don't know if you've seen the trend on TikTok. You can talk about it when they had African and black woman affecting the white man completely changed.
Oh, yeah.
The whole-
Yes.
whole
Yeah.
person.
Yes.
And it gets congratulated. You don't see too many black women in the comments bashing them, but
Yeah.
black women do have a problem with it.
Yeah. I've worked with
Yeah.
people that say they're like cool with it, like, oh, you're so cute and stuff. But then I find out that they have told a black guy, like, oh, how dare you date outside our race? What's wrong with black women? What's wrong with us? And I'm like,
but I
whoa,
also
that was 360.
I also just feel very like I feel deep. I don't like talking about black women because I have a black daughter. So it's like I don't want to label black women as the problem. It's just when I get told stuff about my relationship, that's usually what I'm running into.
Yeah.
But I
It's
don't.
coming from a black
she's
woman?
going to be raised, yes, and she's going to be raised to accept everybody around her and accept whoever she wants to be with. She can be with a white woman. She can
Period.
be
Yes,
with a
ma'am.
white man. She can be with a black man. She can be with a white woman. She can be with a black woman. I said it on accident, but I still mean it. She can be with whoever she wants to be, any race. And it's like, I want her to be proud in who she is, but I hate all the stereotypes that she's going to have to deal with. And I hate that she's going to also have to deal with the fact that her mom is white and she's not going to be black enough in some places and she's not going to be white enough in some
I
places.
hear a
That's the
lot of girls
hardest
have that
part.
issue. That are
Yeah.
mixed. A lot of women talk about it. Like, everybody has to have a place in this world. It's what it seems like. You have to be a certain way, label a certain way, and just stay there. You can't move around. You can't explore. Like, you're just stuck. And if you dare do anything, you're like in trouble pretty much. Like culture vultures or whatever the different things. That's why we talked about it last night. Like, just see, because some people are like, no, that's fine. Who cares? And other people are like, no, like, you can't do this because this is only for one, like, culture or whatever.
But I also feel like she's going to have to work 10 times harder to be better just to be treated average. Because if she acts up, she's going to be labeled as ghetto. Even if she was raised in the most suburb place possible, raised perfectly, she's going to be labeled no matter what she does, no matter where she goes, if she acts differently than us. We could definitely scream at somebody in
Nobody's
a
ever
public
called
place
you
and
ghetto?
nobody would give a fuck. But if a black woman was screaming at somebody in a public place, they're going to act like she's ghetto and whatever
But
else.
you've never been called
I've been
ghetto?
called ghetto before,
Yeah, I've
and
been
I'm
called
white
ghetto.
as can be. I'm pasty
I grew up
white
in the
up
suburbs
here.
too, but we grew up poor, so
I
people
mean-
Yeah.
treat us like,
I
oh,
know
you're ghetto,
y'all
girl.
can look at me until I've been called that, but like, I can't sit here and act like I have the same amount of struggle because
Yeah.
it is not even close.
Yeah.
There's not even close to me getting accused the same amount of times. So like, it's just gonna be harder. Like we're gonna be moving to like a primarily white place, and it scares me. It scares me because I want her to be whoever she wants to be. Like, if she wants to be the next Glorilla, I want her to be the next Glorilla. I'll be like,
yeah.
get him glow.
Yeah.
Like, I don't want her to have to dull herself down because of the judgmental white people around her that she's gonna have to deal with.
Let her. You're gonna have just teach her more of like, don't worry about what they say. Like I know it's easier said than done, but like you know what I'm saying. Like show her like
And
don't
there's
worry
gonna
about
be
what they're
women
saying so much. Like
that-
they don't mean nothing to you. You know what I'm saying? Like they're not paying your bills, so like. That don't mean nothing to you, honestly. You know what I mean? Like instead of like trying to dim her light, let her shine, and they got to deal with it. You know what I'm saying? Like she's not the problem, they are. You know I know like you're worried. You know what I'm saying? But I feel like it's them issue, not a her issue. Like let her be. She's gonna be the bad bitch she is. You know what I'm saying? Like
I'm definitely gonna instill that confidence in her the best that I can. It's just she's gonna be in this society, and that's
True.
scary.
Hopefully it'll be
She's
better
gonna be
when
a
she's
black
older.
woman in this society, and that is
Yeah,
very
we the ones,
scary.
we gotta change
And
this
me
shit,
as a white
yes.
woman, I cannot even fathom how to correctly. I can try my best to teach her how to do everything and to show her the right way, but all in all, she has to be around her culture to know exactly like her. She has to be around her culture to be cultured. I can try my best as a white woman to teach her culture, but I am not cultured enough. As much as I want to be, I am not cultured enough to teach her culture. She needs black people around her. So it's like I want her to still be around and still come back and forth, but yeah, she's going to be going to a primarily white school.
Yeah, that is kind of. I get nervous when I go anywhere with my boyfriend, and it's like that because you don't know. The people are crazy. So we've pulled up into a neighborhood lost before, and all there was Trump flags, and just you can tell, you know, white supremacists, you know. And I was just like, can we get out of here? Can we leave? Like, I just didn't feel comfortable. He didn't feel comfortable. Nobody felt comfortable. It was just like, what do we do? And like, I felt bad because you hear about sundowntowns and stuff like that, and like, I'm just sad that the world's still like that, you know.
The fact that those places still exist is crazy. Or like we were in Arby's one time, and it wasn't with the person with now, it was a long time ago, but I had this old man come up to me and he was like, I hope you make better decisions in life, just because I was with a black man.
Does your family accept y'all?
My family is, I have black cousins, black nieces, nephews. My family is very accepting.
When I first got with my boyfriend, we don't have much of anything other than white people, and they told me things like, oh, he's going to kidnap you and take you back to his country and this and like really crazy stuff. And I'm like, okay, never telling y'all anything. Like, and they wonder why I hide stuff. My first black boyfriend like went crazy on me and just telling me, how dare you, you're not supposed to do this, like just really just mess up things, you know what I mean? So I was
be hard to do with that.
Yeah, try to hide everything. But my mom wasn't like that. It was like, you know, a little bit extended family, but they still are around you. They still matter, you know.
I feel like my dad used to be a little touchy. My dad used to be a little touchy. Don't get me wrong, but I have went off on him enough times to tell him, like, I don't care what you do. I don't care who you are. You could be my mom. You could be my dad. You come in between me, my peace, my home, you got to go.
Yeah.
So
I had to go no contact.
My dad and Jeremiah, best friends. Oh, Kinsu. My dad and Kinsu are best friends. They literally can call and talk to each other for like 5 hours straight.
Yeah.
So
I wish, you know, more people could have relationships like that with each other. That's so cute.
Yeah.
What about you? Any issues? You had anything happen?
You ain't had no issues.
I'm not saying that I don't care what people say to me, so I'm probably oblivious to what like is happening. I'm not gonna say that my boyfriend hasn't had issues or nobody's talked to my boyfriend about this, but like talk to him like, why are you with the white bitch? But like for me, no, I don't care what people say. Like that's your opinion again. Like,
but nobody's ever vocalized anything to your face about you or your kids.
Any form or fashion.
No, honestly, no. Like I've always been around like supportive people. Like my family's supportive, like his family's supportive, my friends are supportive. Like there's nobody, I don't know, if you hating, they on that side of the fence.
You don't let
like,
negativity in the club over here.
Yeah, exactly. So
Okay.
I'm chilling. I'm not gonna say it doesn't happen with him. Probably
So
people do talk to him about
happens
it,
to
but
me, does this happen to you? There's something that does, and it's so you could feel it. Like you could feel it when you walk into a room in a country place or like in the middle of nowhere with your significant other. You can feel all eyes on them, and it infuriates
all eyes
me
on
'cause
y'all.
It's like
you guys are like the walking attraction through the town now. Like, oh my god.
It infuriates me, and people will swear up and down, "Oh, our town ain't like that." Da, 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 da.
Okay.
Whatever. Like the old man was just talking crap about me being from Fort Worth. He's like, "I wouldn't be proud to be from up there." Da, da, da. Yeah. And I'm like, "I wouldn't be proud to be from here, sir." Yeah. You walk into the room and they swear up and down. Nobody there is racist, but we're white, and being in a room full of white people, you know how racist people really are.
Yes.
They really are, and they're undercover, and they don't show it, and then
sometimes
it's the men. The men are
it.
the worst. I swear it's the men. Like
I think it's weird how like they'll be so racist but still want to say the N-word. I'm like, it makes sense.
It's like for
Make
what?
It makes sense.
For
Please.
what?
Confusion?
It's like you can't be trying to act like this is your homie and then turn around and get with your white homies and be racist. Like that doesn't make any sense.
What I've noticed when I have noticed, like, say there's one black guy in a group of white guys, like, he feels the need to just, like, play along with the racism.
Yeah.
Because they're so fucking blunt with it, you know what I mean?
And that's what that's what Kinsu and me want to instill into her as well, as to not let people make those jokes like, oh, you should play basketball, or like.
But then you're too soft if you don't be okay with it. Like, oh, you're just a pudding cup or
but
whatever they call you.
There's
you know?
nothing wrong with her and speaking her opinion, and there's nothing wrong with her standing up for herself. And I do not want anybody to belittle her like that. And I want her to know she has a voice.
Yeah.
She has a voice, and she has to use that voice. And if she doesn't use that voice, she's gonna get pushed into a corner, and I don't want that to happen. So, and I don't want her to be somebody's only black friend either. I don't want the white people that I'm not racist. This is my best friend. Like, no.
Yeah,
Like, no,
I got a
this
black
is
friend.
one-
Yeah.
one
at
of
you
all,
right
and
now.
you say bad stuff to them. Like, you can't do that. You know. So
And it's hard with like kids too. Kids are mean, and all they're hearing is what their parents
Kids are
saying. So
mean.
if their parents are
Yeah,
just
they're
being
repeating,
racist
yeah.
behind, closed doors, the kid's gonna say this stuff, not even meaning to be any type of way or know like.
They're saying what they
Anything,
heard.
yeah.
They're literally
They're
they
repeating
say
what they
the
heard.
most
regurgitating.
blunt, bad stuff. She's gonna have to deal with all the stereotypes.
Yeah, especially in a predominant white area.
Yeah, especially there. And I don't want her to have to. I don't want her to, but it just sucks that it's going to be hard to block her from it. Like, I don't want her to have to not use her voice. She has to be able to speak up.
Yeah.
Not
But
be too loud.
she's with me, so.
Yeah.
You speak
She
up
gonna be
loud
okay.
enough.
Yeah, she gonna be okay.
I think it needs to be known that it's okay for us to be loud, be vocal, speak our
yeah,
opinions.
be proud about it. Yeah.
No matter if it's who you're dating, who your child is, like what you do, you should be able to like speak about it and be proud and not feel the need to always hide. I feel like we always have to
Or
hide.
be
in this world.
ashamed.
Yeah,
Like, worry about what other people gotta say.
Yeah.
Yeah. Yeah.
I had to
I have
let
a
that go.
saying that is like, if they don't like me and they don't tell me about it, then they're the ones sitting in the room mad because I'm there. I have no idea. I'm fine. I'm
Yeah,
chilling.
you're
They're
cooling.
the
Yes.
ones that
Yes.
say, I'm
Yes.
chilling.
They're the ones that are mad, and I have no idea, and I'm having a good old day. So because you decide to not speak up to me and use your voice, you're the one sitting there mad. I'm chilling.
Yeah.
Yeah. You running
So
your
it's
own
like-
party here. Yeah.
Anything else y'all wanted to put on this topic?
You said why?
Yeah, why are you with a black man?
Mine has nothing
I
to
feel
do
like
with that
I-
he's
yeah,
black.
I didn't get with him
just
because
love
of his
him.
race.
It's
I
not
just love
why
him,
Am I
yeah.
with a black man because I didn't choose him because he was black.
Yeah.
He just so
ran
happily-
into him one day.
He happened to be black.
Yeah,
Yeah,
so
he wasn't
me.
white
Fell
or
in love,
Mexican
like-
or yeah.
Because
he's-
anytime I tell people who I date or like what his race is, they're like, "Ooh, exotic." I'm like, "Why? You're fetishizing it. It's kind of weird.
Yeah.
You're like weird.
Yeah.
Like I don't look at him and think I'm with
an
an
Egyptian man.
Like that
Yeah,
hardly
no.
ever comes to my mind unless somebody asks me, "Oh, what is he?" You know.
And
like,
I don't look and be like, I only date black men. I'm only gonna be with black men because that would be a lie.
Yeah.
Because I have not only dated black men. So
Yeah.
True. Yeah.
it's like, it just has to do with the person,
The person, yeah.
personality, the feeling. Like, Kensu gives me all the feeling, all the love,
Like,
saying
love is
we-
love. You know.
the laughs, the giggles,
Yeah.
These are our most serious relationships.
Yeah.
Yeah. I'm saying. I'm gonna say
Honestly.
something.
the baby.
She said, I'm getting
talking,
in on this. What's going on?
All right.
yeah.
Any other things you would like to put out there? No?
You know, I'm not the one to know this shit.
I got some questions for you. Do you feel like
Oh dear Lord. Here we go. No, go ahead.
do
girl.
you feel like your relationship changed after having kids?
We were young. We were really young. So I mean, I'm not really sure. Like I feel like it was the same. Honestly, nothing majorly changed. Like we both had to step up, obviously, and things got hard. It wasn't all fun and games, but nothing necessarily changed. It wasn't bad. Like it was hard. That's all I can say is, yeah, it was hard. We both had to step up, put in that extra work, figure it out. But I'm not gonna say it changed negatively. It might have changed good. Like we got closer together, maybe. Trying
Do you
to
feel like your connection was stronger before or after?
I'm gonna say after, because now we have something in this world together. We equally have to take care of this. Instead, it was like he's on his own, I'm on my own. Now we're no longer on our own. We
y'all
are
are a joint package
together forever. Yeah, exactly. So yeah, I think it was not a big change, but it was good. And yeah, he's stuck with me now. So so
I
it is.
feel like it changed our relationship a little bit, but also it helps me because I have so much love to give to him.
Right, yeah.
And he's not always available for that love because he's
You gotta share it, yeah.
he's working and whatever else. But now that I have a baby, I can
Give
give
her
her all
all
the
the
love all
love.
the time and be
You
happy
good.
and in love. Like, but
I feel like after some couples have kids, they either grow together or they grow apart because it's not easy. It's literally like one of the hardest things you're going to do in life. So, yeah, I feel like you got to be a strong couple already before you bring a child into this world, or it will quickly separate you. Like, you will start to hate each other. Like,
And values, y'all have to talk about the same values. Make sure y'all have the same values.
yeah,
before
you can't be
have a
raising
kid.
two different kids together. It don't work that way.
Well,
Yeah.
then y'all are not gonna agree. You're not gonna want to be together. You're gonna be like, okay, this is my kid, and then you're gonna be, this is my kid, and that to me, when I start hearing that, that scares me. When people are like, no, like they start fighting over who
their
the
own
kid
kid.
is.
Yes,
Yeah.
yes. It's
No, it's
your
not.
child,
Yeah.
y'all's child, right?
But no, they want to separate it. You know, and that's scary. I don't want that to happen.
Yeah, no.
I don't want to have to fight over my child. You know, like custody. Oof.
Yeah, no, that's weird behavior. Like, that's why they separate. That's why couples honestly separate. Yeah, after they.
But that's scary.
You have to be a cohesive unit. You know what I'm saying? You gotta
Yeah,
do
I,
this
Yeah,
shit
but
together.
sometimes even cohesive doesn't work.
Yeah.
I can't lie. Like everything's
Yeah.
been rainbows
Period.
and
No,
sunshine
ma'am.
because it's not been rainbows and sunshine
At all.
Yeah.
Yes,
it has
ma'am.
been rough. But even without kids, relationships are rough.
Yeah.
They are. Yes.
You have to go through battles, and if you can make it through that stuff with that person,
That makes you stronger.
That's what
It's
makes
the
y'all
things
stronger.
you go through together that make you stronger.
Because
Yeah.
stuff is going to happen, and if something never happens, odds are something did happen. You just don't.
You
know
just
about
don't
it.
know
Yeah.
about it. Something happened. You just don't know about it. Yes,
It's
ma'am.
like, and I don't even mean everybody cheats because everybody does not cheat. I just mean
No.
something shisty or something you disagree with probably happened.
Yeah.
Like,
Nobody's got a perfect husband or
Yeah,
a perfect wife,
nobody's
whatever, perfect
perfect.
girl, perfect boy. Yeah.
But like the best thing to do is when you make it through that stuff, you feel like you guys are just like
Invincible, right?
glued
Like y'all can
together.
do
Ain't
anything.
nothing gonna
Like there's
Yeah, nothing will
that
tear
can
y'all
break us.
apart. Period. Yes,
We've
yes.
been through any and everything.
Yes,
bro.
ma'am.
Like,
Yes.
Okay. Anything else y'all want to?
How do you feel about having a boyfriend that's over the road or a husband? Husband that's over the road. Fiance.
That's got to be
Fiancé.
rough. I don't know.
almost husband.
Yeah.
It's hard. Like, he got his hair done or whatever, and my neighbor was like, I thought you were bringing another man home. I'm like, damn, you gonna call me out like that? But, you know, like, it's rough, but we, you know.
Do you like it? Or would you?
Yes and no. Like, I like it because we both have our space, you know, and when we get together, it gives us even more reason to be together,
Want to be together,
you know,
yeah.
because it's like,
Distance
he's
makes
been
the heart
away
go
so
fonder.
long, you know, so it's like I don't want to be away from you.
Yeah.
We're attached at the hip.
Come
now,
on, baby. Yeah.
You know, like you're not going anywhere. You know, so it's like, but then there's times when he'll take me over the road with him, and we'll go to all these exotic places, you know, and I'm like, okay, this is cool, you
Worth
know.
it.
But then I'm like, I don't want to be on the road. I want to be at home.
Yeah. Either way,
Are
do
you okay with him doing this for like y'all's whole marriage, y'all's life? Like this be his career?
I mean, it is his career. Like I can't.
No, but
make-
like you know, most
Well,
people
when y'all
end up
have
making
kids.
a
Yeah, what
pivot.
about if you
always
bring
have
a
to pivot
baby
in life.
into
you can't just
this?
do the same thing forever.
Yes and no, yeah, I feel that. But like, why would you want? I was always told if it ain't broken, why fix it? So if he's making the money to pay the bills, this, that, and the third, and everything is good, why fix it? Why change it?
But just because the bills are paid don't mean like.
But if
y'all-
I'm
Are you-
happy and I feel
know?
loved and everything, why would I want to change it? If
guess.
everything is good,
So are you not scared about y'all starting a family and you being by yourself?
like you're taking sole
95% of the time?
responsibility of taking
I
care of the
mean,
baby. He will be there,
there's
but
House,
yes and no.
life.
I will have my mom. Like it takes a village, regardless if he's
Yeah.
there or
Yes,
not.
ma'am.
It takes
Yes,
a village.
ma'am.
So I will have my village and his village. He will just not be there like I want him to be there every day. We talked about how when I get pregnant and have a baby, that he's gonna take like 1 to 2 months off, and then that he's gonna switch. He's going to try to switch to 2 weeks gone, a week home.
Okay.
So that it's more time home,
Home.
interacting with the baby, seeing the changes, this, that, and the third.
Yeah, because I was about to say, like, once that kid starts doing elementary, middle, starts doing t-ball and all these things, he's not going to
gonna
be
miss
talk
here.
about like
Yeah.
first steps.
You're
Is
going to
he-
miss a lot of their
Yeah.
life.
Yeah,
That's
but
why
it's
First
all
steps,
gonna
first
be for a
words.
good
I'm gonna be there
reason.
for everything.
He may be missing it, but that kid's gonna have new shoes. That kid's gonna have a new glove for t-ball. That kid's
Yes,
gonna
but
have.
me
But
and him
money
have
can't
talked
buy
about that.
happiness.
Is that worth it? Jordan, he went through that. Is it worth it?
Like, you
is
need
that,
that time.
is that sacrifice worth the
You're
new
trying to
shoes,
buy
the new
his love,
everything,
yeah.
You know?
I'll be
It
honest,
just
growing up-
depends. Like that's what I'm saying. If you were to make it work, because your dynamic right now works for you guys, so
Yeah.
it's like. If you were to make it work, I mean, your kid would still have
Yeah.
the best world,
Yeah.
and there's still FaceTime. You
Yes.
still FaceTime every day.
And shoot, there's still even, hey, take me and the baby with you. You know,
Yeah.
when the baby's
Yeah.
old
Kid
enough.
could look. The kid could have a blast going over the
We
road
ain't
with
getting
their
it.
dad.
We
Like
ain't not getting in no truck until the baby's at least 7.
She said 7.
7. They have to be
would have
12,
a
okay?
blast.
Sign a consent form at 12.
The double bunk.
Yeah.
Period,
double
Yeah,
bunk.
yeah.
He has it in his truck.
Okay,
Certain
okay.
height
Yeah,
limit,
when-
he's
when I
gotta
get
be.
mad at him, I go to the top and sleep on the top. Yeah,
That's
it
funny.
happens.
Okay.
Okay, so you ready? You ready for this baby? You got this. I got
I'm
you.
ready. My mom's ready. She's asking me. You're ready. You've been yelling at me.
I'm
Give me the
ready for
baby.
you to
Give me
have
the
one.
baby. Yes.
I was like,
You're gonna have to come down here a lot more because I can't be traveling when I'm pregnant.
I am gonna come down here.
I
I,
know.
have to. I mean,
But when I have the baby, then I can
You got your
travel.
village right here.
Yeah.
You good, girl. You good.
Then I can
True's
travel.
the Godfather. The Godfather.
She's
We
over
have
there
to come
chewing
back.
on it.
But yeah, I mean, I'm excited about our move too. It's gonna be scary, but
Have you know everything you know is really over there, right? Your family and stuff.
no, I've only lived there as a kid, like as a little kid, and I'm about to go start my whole life over.
Oh wow.
Like, it is scary, and Jeremiah's about to start it over with me, so I feel like we're gonna be fine as long as
You're
I
not
got
starting your life
my
over.
partner.
Your
Right,
life is
yes,
right there.
you're-
You just started your life.
Yeah, it just
There you go.
started.
Your
Like,
life
it
just started.
This is your first big girl
like
steps.
that.
Yeah.
Yeah.
These are big
Because
girl
you've lived at
steps.
the same probably apartments for a couple years.
Yeah,
now,
for like 3 years now.
Yeah, so you've been comfortable.
Pre-child, so.
completely changing it. Even if it's down the street, that's changing your life. You know.
Yeah, well, we're gonna get the house out there, and it's gonna be nice.
Oh, it'd be beautiful.
Yeah.
Yeah.
With big
Good
backyard.
shit.
Oh yeah. Get a dog. I don't know.
Topics. Give us topics.
Yeah, give us some.
Come on, help us, please.
This is John's always said this is a great conversation.
Y'all have nothing else to talk about?
No.
Talk about it and always close out. Start a new episode.
Yeah. Fucking.
You gonna
All right,
close
so
it?
we like to
Sure.
close this one out. It's been great having you guys today. This was our second time trying this ever, so I hope you guys enjoy it, and y'all have a wonderful day.
Yeah.
Thank you.
Bye.
Bye.